Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we have another video from another channel. These are the Legends of Nerdvana. 3 people who are working their way through a 3,000 game collection, and then, if I know gamers, adding more to that collection before they finish working their way through it. So we're going to bring you a video from them. We've got several videos from them coming up in the future. Hope you enjoy them. Click on the link in the description below to go check out their YouTube channel. Here we go.
Today we got to play Alien. This was Randy's choice. I wanted to point that out.
We have to go through our entire collection. That's part of this deal. We're working through the collection. This is
I just wanted
from 1979.
I just wanted to clarify
There's
that you chose
a
this
backstory, and I want to go
this
through.
game is
older
than me.
Some of our followers are interested in the older games.
You were just
out of print.
You were just looking for an excuse to play this game. All right. Before we dig into this, hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Yep.
Because you want to.
Because you want to know more about older games, and we're going to play them.
Because I have a lot of old games because I'm old.
That's right.
Yes. So, tell us more about it, Rob.
There's not a whole lot to share. So, Alien 1979, it plays 2 to 4. It does have a board game geek rating of 5.7. Designer, we don't know. Artist, don't know. Published by Kenner, and then it's way out of print, so you're not going to find this at Target. So at eBay, I found a $105 damaged copy. I found a $499 sealed copy. Go for that one. And then the Geek Market's got a $60 damaged copy with missing components.
Awesome.
Well,
should I tell the backstory on this?
Absolutely.
All right.
Please do.
So first of all, this came out 2 years after Star Wars.
Yes, it did.
And Star Wars was pretty much the first movie that cannibalized on mass marketing. So after Star Wars set that precedent and sold millions and billions of action figures and games and toys and mugs and plates and everything they sold, all of the movies started trying to jump in on the bandwagon.
Because I was smart.
Yeah. Problem is Alien as a film is not a kid's movie. So back in the 70s, while today you will see Alien merchandise and it's no big deal.
But it's more adult oriented.
But it's adult oriented, but it's action figures you'll still see. Back in the 70s, this was a huge deal if somebody released R-rated material to children. So there was a big uprising after Alien merchandise started coming out, because there was a doll action figure that you pressed in the mouth came out and ate people. And then this game, there was all kinds of toys that came out, and the doll got recalled. So it's actually worth quite a bit.
Right.
And this is obviously a little bit inflated given the fact that it's a 1979 game, it's still going to be inflated most likely.
But
now,
still,
this
$500.
one, $500 is pretty inflated. So, but there's a lot of quite diehard Alien fans out there. But this was a game I played as a kid a lot, and it's odd because I was a big fraidy cat. I hate horror films, and this one in particular was one of 2 that got me every time the preview came on. This was one that I saw the trailer when I went to see Star Wars at the drive-in every weekend. And the little egg hatching was enough to get me scared. So I was terrified of that. It wasn't as bad as Suspiria, because when Suspiria's trailer came, I screamed until we went home. And then every time I hear children's music in a preview for a horror film, I turn it off today. Yeah, I hate it. Still hate it. But I don't hide under the bed anymore like I used to.
Right.
As far as you know.
Yeah,
when I'm here privately, I might wet myself.
All right.
Well, there's one more funny story to this. You only see 3 colors on the board.
Yes.
Why is that, Randy? Why do we not see the 4th
So
player
you
card?
might have heard me in a few of our other videos mentioning I hate yellow, okay? So whenever I got this game out today, I was like, where's the yellow pieces? I don't understand why the yellow pieces aren't here. Like, did I lose all the yellow pieces? So whenever I got the box out and I opened it up, The yellow
was
pieces
hidden.
are still unpunched. That's how much I hate yellow. I didn't even bother punching the pieces.
Even as a little kid.
So
if you would like to bid for just the yellow pieces down below, I will take the highest bidder.
It's not for sale, but
I thought it was quite funny.
As long as Rainey knows about it, it's not for sale.
But this game is a little bit inflated in price, I think, on eBay for what it is. But it is a very classic game. If you don't mind the fact that it's a very simplistic game based on Sark.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's dig into quality of pieces.
There is no
cardboard
quality of pieces.
Very old cardboard. But to be fair, this is from 1979. It is still in decent shape.
Yeah, it's still in excellent shape.
I played with it as a kid. It's 7 years old, and it's still in decent shape.
Yeah, but I can imagine you wearing gloves and like using forceps or something.
Not quite. I mean, it wasn't quite that bad.
Actually,
I might have hired people to move the pieces for me.
So we've got the cardboard player.
Yeah. But again, these have held up since 1979
very
with lots of play.
Yeah, and then you've got these definitely look like 70s dice. I didn't realize that dice had age qualities, but this is definitely 70s dice. I don't know why. I think it's because all the all the joints are so far out, because normally you see them a bit closer together in more of the modern dice.
I can't believe you're analyzing a die.
I didn't realize that dice could look aged. Well, they can. And then the actual board itself, the board
is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've got pictures from the movie in the 4 different sections. I'm 3 and 3 because I'm ruling out yellow automatically. And then, but in the center, oddly, they didn't do a picture of this actual ship. They drew one. Right. And this is the classic style from back then, too. I mean, like, you see that on movie posters or
Battlestar Galactica.
The black hole. That's very reminiscent of what was in the black hole.
Yeah. So, and look at this fantastic artwork, too. I guess this goes more into theme.
Yeah.
But, so let's take care of quality. Score for quality.
Now, you have to take into account it's from 1979, but even then, I can't give it more than a 5.
No, it's I mean, the fact that it's held up this well is amazing, considering.
That's true, but
it's not good.
But seeing how you live in a time bubble and like nothing ages and with your
nothing has changed since 1970s for me. Yeah.
So I mean, it's because you preserve everything so well. I'm surprised I don't smell formaldehyde or something like that.
Yeah, I feel y'all are like 5s, and I'm thinking,
then do it less. But
a 3. I mean,
because this came out way after you were born. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that red on there was like that. No, I don't know.
It might be Kool-Aid.
I mean, I don't know what it would be. I mean, it's part of the thing. Yeah. Whether it was supposed to be like some kind of abstract art.
To be fair, for quality, the rule book is literally a piece of paper folded.
Yeah, right. But it is held up pretty well again.
So I'm going to give this a 3, and I don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
So moving on to theme, Alien. I've never seen the movie. This came out before I was born. I have no tire connection to this theme, so you may not want to ask me to.
I'm the only one of the 3 that's watched the movie.
I've seen Aliens, but I had my brother tell me when the scary parts were coming, so I would turn my head.
I love this franchise. It's a fantastic series. I like them all. A lot of people didn't like Alien 3 or some of the other. I loved all the Alien movies. I think they're great. Especially the first 2. I think those are my 2 favorites. They're so good and a lot of tension. And I mean, it is considered a horror movie, but it's not really that scary, but it's got a crap ton of tension in it.
Did the game feel like the movie?
Absolutely not. But it does have that aspect of being chased, and that's a big part of the Alien movie. So it does have that.
I will say Sigourney Weaver did not make it out alive in this.
She did not.
No.
No one did.
No one did.
I guess I was Sigourney Weaver because I lasted to the end, but I still got eaten.
Right. You're the one that got the. There's no face huggers in this, but he got the face hugger.
All right, give it a score, theme wise.
Again, I can't go any higher than a 5.
Well, I mean, the art is pretty for
It
the
is.
time.
Yeah.
I gotta
and
say,
that's why I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah.
Because the board's cool looking, but
yeah.
that's all it's got going
But it's
for it.
sorry. I mean, it's literally as sorry, except for the fact that you don't just get sent home; you get devoured.
Yeah, and you have safe spots.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought there were safe spots.
No.
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 I didn't think so.
Okay. Sorry.
What was your score for theme?
I don't know. I like the art on it a lot because it reminds me of the 70s. And given the fact that I have fond memories of that period,
He's basing this off of nostalgia.
I am. I love the art in the center of the board.
Too.
I think that's amazing. And given the fact that this, I mean, as far as types of game, you could have got any kind of game from all the different movies out there. Alien has held up. So I think I'm going to give it a 6 just for nostalgia purposes.
Okay. You another 3?
Yes. Listen.
It is definitely layered on. It's definitely,
For sure.
but every game in the
Okay,
70s was layered on.
This is definitely layered on, guys. I just don't have any nostalgia or tie to this theme.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do not like horror movies at all. Someone made me watch half of this movie. I ended up making out during the whole entire time.
That's not something I needed to hear.
Literally, that's how I got on watching horror films.
This is not a make-out movie.
Thank you for sharing that.
Well, get a horror movie out. I don't know what to say.
So anyway,
so
it's amazing this was made
attraction.
because first of all, if you know anything about the art, Geiger designed this alien, and it's a complete phallic symbol. Everything about this is a very sexual oriented creature.
That make total sense.
But it was sold to children.
All right.
So it's amazing this ever created.
All right. So just rule book. Remember, this is a piece of paper.
But it's not a centerfold.
Yeah, it's an 11
It's
by 14.
just a regular fold. Yeah. Give it kudos for that. It's very easy to read, obviously. It's not hard. It takes one read through. No confusion. No confusion. We didn't have to check online for anything. So it effectively did its job. Is it a great rule book? Well, it's only as great as the game. And the game isn't that great. I'm going to give the rule book a 7 because it effectively did what it was supposed to.
No, but okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to talk a little bit about this. You can't do that because rule books now are just, they're fantastic.
You can't compare it to now.
Yes.
There's no way you can compare that to now. It's impossible.
Did you not learn how to play the game?
You said sorry, I got it. I didn't need the rule.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Does it say this game is sorry?
No.
Okay.
I will say one of the interesting things about the book is the text in it. Everywhere where it says alien or aliens, they have subtext in small print that says token or tokens. It's why they decided
entirely through the rulebook,
all the way through, and it's like they inserted because here it says aliens and have are kind of run together. It's like they inserted the word into it after, like they didn't know what to call it. I'm curious about the history of this. I'm gonna have to do some research online to see if I can find out. Because it looks like this was typed in after the fact. They put the rules and they didn't know what to call it, and then they stuck it in after.
The token in there.
And then they didn't know how to say it, because I don't know if they wanted... There was trademarks all throughout this, like Narcissus is trademarked. And I'm still confused, because I thought the Nostromo was a ship, but you explained it was the crashed ship, and I thought the Nostromo was the ship they were in.
It wasn't crashed, it was lost in space, and you got the SOS and all that stuff.
Okay.
So you said a 7.
It did its job.
You can't fault it. We rank the rule books if they work, and it worked.
It didn't. There was no confusion whatsoever because there's no way you can be confused by this game.
Well, I refuse to score then.
Okay, you can abstain.
I'm gonna abstain then. So moving on to gameplay. Literally,
it's sorry.
It's sorry with a few minor differences. In the fact that there are safe locations, and then there are shortcuts if you land exactly so, and then the aliens get to go on the vents, and only aliens can attack the
Players.
other player astronauts.
Mhm.
And then there is safety in numbers, so if you have more than a couple at a spot, read the tool page real quick if you want more information.
Unlike Sorry, where you got the 4 things you got to get in the center, you move your alien trying to eat other people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so this is an elimination game. So although you get to play with your alien throughout the whole entire game, if you lose your workers,
Your astronauts.
Yeah.
astronauts, then
So
they're done.
all of my astronauts got consumed first, and so
That's
I
because
was
you were
right
delicious.
I got to
behind
play
you.
the rest of the game just moving my alien and eating other people.
You probably shouldn't have applied sauce to you
Well,
before you walked out. That was the problem.
Can't help it that I'm spicy.
But yeah, I mean, we ended in a tie because all of our
Yeah, we all
astronauts got
died.
eaten. We weren't even close to getting one on board.
So that being said, give it a score.
I had more fun making fun of the game and us playing it together than obviously the game itself. The game itself sucks.
Yeah.
But we had a good time making fun of it, and Miranda rushed us through it because you want to do other stuff, and it was just fun as a group of playing it. But the game itself sucks.
Yeah.
Don't make me play this again.
It brings back memories of my childhood, so it was fun for that purpose. But the game itself, it's awful. Yeah. I mean, but back in the 70s when I was,
I don't know
little
if
kid.
I don't know if I could have had fun back in the 70s playing this.
At 5 or 6 years old.
Maybe I was dumb enough to.
Oh, thank you.
That explains a lot, actually. I think now
This was a step before Clue, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
So
right,
I moved
you're
from here to Clue.
Okay.
But I've got to go through the steps. Wait till I bring Duran Duran enter the arena out. That'll be my next pick.
Help me. Save me. All right.
That's about it, right?
Score, though.
Well, I mean, I think fun factor as a group, I'd say I had a really good time. 7. Game itself, a 1. You know?
One is basically unplayable. It was
All right.
definitely not that.
A 2.
Actually, I think I enjoyed this more than The Shining.
Why'd you bring that up? Because you're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm going to go 4 because
All
I
right.
enjoyed it more than The Shining, and I think
All right.
Shining got a 3.
All right, I'll do a 4. I hate you, but all right, I'll do a 4.
I'm going to stick with 3 because I didn't rate Shining at all, so I can score what I want.
But I mean, I'm having a lot of fun going back and revisiting it.
Yeah, but the
because
thing is, playability factor.
Yeah.
Please don't make me play this again.
I'm not planning on it. I just wanted. We're going through our entire collection. This is part of the collection, and it had an interesting backstory.
All right,
So
your best friend Amy comes over. Miranda, I really want to play Alien the board game. Will you play it with me?
Listen, Annie, I'll do anything for you.
But
this. No, I would play it for Annie.
of course. All right, well, there you go.
She's
Alien.
clearing the board off to put it away during the video. That's how much she liked it.
Alien the game.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. We hope to see you guys later.
Bye.